No. Call this meeting to order at 6 o'clock. This is our agenda for tonight. Main thing is resolution 6 and research and marketing leadership presentation. Hello to the guests in the back also. All right. Anybody like to pray over the meeting? Senator Wolf.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you just for this meeting tonight. God, we just pray for a steadfast meeting, that any discussions tonight may be respectful and honorable towards you, that God, we may isolate isolation to love others and help others, serve others. Lord, we just pray that this about to get tonight will be educational, but also fun for those watching. And yeah, we give glory.
Comment. Senator Cooper. Senator Perkins.
Here.
Senator Bauer.
Here.
Senator Joseph. Senator Johnson. Senator Mendez. Senator Compton. President Pro Tem Parrish. Senator Clark.
Present.
Senator Wolf.
Here.
Senator Quorum is present.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Moving on, is there any changes or modifications to the agenda? Seeing none, moving on. The chair is in search of a motion to approve November 6th meeting. Chairwoman Cooper second, or moves because for 10 seconds. All those in favor of passing November 6th meeting's minutes say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Moving on to Judiciary Committee.
So we met last week, so we meet this week. Veterans Day. Thank you. So we're looking at attendance. We'll be looking at attendance for next week. If the committee chairs are having any issues with their members not being able to attend, please message myself or Sergeant Peace, and then that way we can look at those attendances as well. That's it for us, except for office hours. I made mistakes, so I'm having to re-put them all back into the shared calendar, which I'm doing right now, so that way you guys will be able to see it. Just look out for that. Should be done again. One second. If you are not able to be like if another meeting pops in while you're doing office hours, please just go work the food pantry or ask if you can help Dawn or Cassie with anything else. Just be helpful. Just be there, be useful. That's it.
We didn't get to meet this week, but the budget's still in the draft.
On to Research and Marketing Committee.
For times of charm, we also because we decided to allocate the board conference. We will meet next week. We will probably discuss business as usual, holiday post. I don't know if y'all saw the chili video. Second place is pretty good, right? Yeah, pretty good. The chili was amazing. Thank you to Hunter, the Compton Foundation, for just helping make that possible. Also, still keep in mind, we should probably anticipate a town hall coming here soon, right, BBC? Yes. So we'll probably discuss how we can actually help with that next week. That's it.
So we did not meet this week either. We meet every other week. But an update on the t-shirts, I'm sending them the design tomorrow to the guy who's doing the design. Cassie gave me an email. And I will keep y'all updated through email along the way.
Thank you. Ad-Hoc, Moonlight breakfast.
Hello? We didn't have me this week?
Chairs and search and motions, bring resolution. President Marquette moves. Chairman Park seconds. All those in favor of bringing resolution 6 to 4? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Secretary, please read the resolution.
This is resolution number 6. The author of this resolution is Senator Cooper, sponsored by Senator Semafor and DPO Machinery. It is a resolution relating to allocating financial aid collective for concert apparel and instrumental maintenance by providing legislative incentive. Whereas the St. Leo Music Ensembles strive uphold a professional presence with concert apparel and instrumental ensemble require maintenance on their. Whereas all music ensembles do not own concert attire and students must provide their own. Whereas the St. Leo Music Collective is a division in the university's music department and has done their part to raise funds, however, is still in need of assistance. Therefore, the Student Government Union Senate to allocate $500 to assist the St. Leo Music Collective in their goal of obtaining both concert apparel and instrumental maintenance. Therefore, all concert attire will be stored in the university music building for the use of current and future students. Therefore, the university's instruments will be repaired, maintained, and kept in the university music building for the use of current and future students. This resolution shall go into effect immediately upon the passage in the Senate and the approval of the Vice President of Operations.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. The resolution is now up for discussion. Senator Salas.
Thank you. Before accepting this resolution, I think it's important we ask for precedent. I don't know how often or if it has happened that the Senate delegates voting music. Similar thoughts like that?
Chairwoman Cooper.
Like mentioned in the resolution, it is going towards for the concert attire as well as maintenance of instruments, and it's not going like directly to the music department. It's basically the club trying to raise funds to help the department that we are basically under.
Senator Compton.
Just for everyone's information, it looks like me very apparent. Though we are not officially over clubs and orgs anymore like we once were, we still do represent the student population, which includes this club. Frankly, I'll say it straight, the university does not give a lot towards the arts in general. And as said, we are responsible for representing the student population, what they'd like to see and whatnot. So if the university is not really helping them out, they're having to go buy their own equipment and whatnot, clothing. I feel like we should definitely help out there. $500, I think we can definitely do that.
Senator Compton. President Pro Tem.
I have a question.
would like the attire and like the instrument pieces be going to like students after the Q deal, or would they just return them to the?
So there's some.
To answer the instrumental thing first, we have a lot of instruments in our basement that are, honestly, some of them are unusable. Yes, they're unusable because they require maintenance. Yeah, okay. There are instrumentalists here, so they get affected most. So the money that goes to those instruments will always be here for people to rent out. And I think it is free. Yes, it's free to rent them out, but no one does it because they're all broken. The money for the concert attire, that is going towards people individually as of now, but it's going to be left in the music building for future use.
Those $500 are where do they come? What's the detail? Yeah.
So 250 will go to all the ensembles. I think there's 5 ensembles. And then 250 will go to instrumentalists. Across all ensembles, all the women have to have the same uniform. We love uniforms here, I know we do. It's easier for boys to have the same button-up shirt, but it's harder to get matching dresses at a store for women. So we have to order those kind of in bulk. The rest of the money is just going, as it says, 50 is just for instrumental use across our 3 instrumental groups.
So it's like, do you guys have a quote for like how much the repairs cost, or is it like less than 250 or more than 250? Just wanted to know if you guys have a general ballpark. I know it's not like exact,
But it's more than 250.
I would like to add, like, how much more is it for the repairs?
It's like thousands.
Yeah. As like the music department talk to you like about repairs or like on that, like at all? Yeah, I'm sorry. Bunch of followers.
When we open the floor, I'm sure the instrumentalists will say more, but I'm not an instrumentalist. So the instrumental repairs are like thousands. And as of right now, every student has to maintain their instrument by themselves. And no music department in any place is like that. It does not work like that. It either comes in their tuition or it's covered by the department. This department just simply does not have the money for it. It's small things, even small like reeds that cost not like $20 for a box of reeds. We can't. They have to provide them for themselves, and they have to be reused a lot. Like $20 effectively like every month. So.
Senator Deemer?
This is to have back to sciences. Earlier about the or allocating to those organizations. Very done with volleyball. Earlier this semester, spent I mean, seeing going to a place where the arts departments are kind of valued, so it's like I understand the scale of how much money it's so $500, in my opinion, you can go higher. But, kind of like that.
What a privilege.
Senator Brown?
So, like, Senator Deemer said, $500 isn't much.
it's a small amount. But, if there's really is like a lot of damage to the insurance, like if we have the money, I say we should try to put at least a couple extra $100 in, because like, Sarah Compton said, we are supposed to help the student body, so if this is something that we really need help on, and the damage seems to be more than we think, we should maybe allocate a couple $100 to it if possible.
Thanks, Deborah. Chairman Parks.
I move to amend the resolution to up the budget to $700.
Is there a second? I second. Senator Dion seconds. All those in favor of amending the resolution from $500 to $700, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The amendment is passed.
I was gonna do 750, but
I was already
Do you still want to make it? President Pro
I
Tem?
moved to amend it by another 50.
Senator Compton seconds.
But I wanted to add that like the extra money that would be. An extra 250. Yes, so the 200, but I moved to amend the additional 250 be for more instruments. That's my point. Amended so that 250 more would go towards instrument programs. $500 would be going to the instruments and 250 would be going to.
Got it. Is there a second? Senator Compton seconds. All those in favor of the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The amendment is passed. Senator Compton.
I would just like to ask, just for information in general, for anyone who can answer this really, what is the current Senate budget by chance? Anyone have it?
I mean, that's obviously. Obviously. Sorry, we can't keep it.
Do we, as a collective Senate, all feel that 750 is a good price? Would we like to go up, down, like 800 possibly?
Where we have the money and
How do we, can I ask for a show of hands for 900 possibly?
So they are the budget for the semester, but
Us.
yes.
We get 10,000 for the year, 5,000 per semester.
What's the budget for this semester?
For this semester, it's like what, 4 something? For 3.
This semester is like 3,000. Semester is 3,000.
President Pro Tem.
I mean, if we see that we need an additional amount, we do have an agency account where we can use money. I mean, it will require the executive board approval as well. So that's something we can revisit if there's other instruments that are more unique that they're seeing positive impact. We can just keep it as personally, that's where it goes right. And then we can move on to allocating more if it's a special project fund, not necessarily use our budget if we don't have to. But either way it works. I know we raised around $2,000 last year for, what is it called? Family Day of Giving. So, I mean, that's also money that got added to that last year. So we can use it at a later date. I just don't think it's necessary yet, just so we can see how it plays over. Because they can fix the instruments and then nobody wants an instrument. Right? So it's going to look for wait and see.
So I think if we're gonna go up any more than 750, I think we just need to go up $50. But if there's a need that arises, come back, write a new resolution. You see, you have a bunch of allies here that want to help you. So if the need arises, we can try to allocate more money, but I think, cap it at 800 for right now. Spend it as you need it, and then come back if you need any more help. So that's my thought. I don't think we need to go up to 900 because at that point, just give them 1,000. So,
I said that here, I know.
yeah, so I think if we're gonna give any more, it needs to go up to 800, but I think that just needs to be the cap right now.
Question. Would an additional 50 go to the general 500 or the 250?
I think it would go. How would you divide it up?
So basically, we gave an additional 250.
Yes.
And I said that the 500 basically go to instruments.
Okay, so I think it would go to benefit the
It'd be
next.
$550.
I don't know, which one do
550
y'all
would
think
be the
it needs to
instrument
go
and
to?
250 to the.
They know best than what needs to get prepared.
I just want to say thank you to my allies. Appreciate it. You're saying. Also, I think if we go up, I appreciate us going up in general. Thank you so much. But if we go up any more, I think the rest of it, that 50 needs to go to the Quorum apparel because there's, I think, over 20 girls. So it's just appreciate it.
Senator Brown.
So, like President Clinton said, like we need to go up any further than say 800, 750, whatever he said it's gonna be. Then we can take it out of the funds that whatever the funds are called. And then another thing is we could do, we could try to come up with like a charity thing to raise money to help set money aside for you guys as well.
Senator Johnson.
So yeah, I'm all for the, the movement, but I believe before we decide on our movement, maybe after we go to public comment and we actually hear from the instrumentalist, as Senator Senator says she's not an instrumentalist, so she could not tell us the date. So I believe after we've heard from them, we can actually tell us that from there we can make a decision on what the increase should be.
Was that a movement to public comment? Okay. All you guys. Oh, there has to be a second. I apologize. Senator Perkins. All those in favor of moving to public comment, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? You need a chair. The ayes have it. For the guests that want to speak, please use the microphone. Wait to be called on and then state your name.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Dillon. I'm the treasurer for MC Music Collective. Thank you so much for supporting us. We were a little bit nervous. We were considerate of both options of how we can go about this. So I really appreciate that you guys included such a great bonus. I really appreciate that. This is very exciting news, Anyway. My gratitude is very much given to all. When it comes to our concert apparel, it's $70 a dress, not including tax. So between the 20 girls, it would be $1,500 with tax. So that alone is already over $1,000. So mentioning a form of fundraising would be definitely beneficial because I'm also considerate of your funding as well. It's something to keep in mind, but we're also looking forward to. And then instrumentalist, I'm an instrumentalist. I play the baritone saxophone. I play all the saxophones, but specifically the baritone saxophone. And mine is worth $3,000, and I had to pay for it myself because the school was not willing to provide that for me. And it needs maintenance, and that's going to be a few $100s to fix it up for me. Reeds, mouthpieces, a mouthpiece, I need a new one because Mine's several years old. It has like my teeth indentations. It's not good anymore. A new one I'm really am grateful to even consider is going to be over $200 for mouthpiece. That will last for a really long time since I'm hoping to have a good quality one. And then mouthpieces, for a pack of 5 breeds, it's $40, not including tax. And that it depends on how active I am within the jazz ensemble. I'm in the jazz ensemble, and I will be in the choir next semester as well. So it's just a lot of maintenance. It's a lot of equipment involved, just to give you guys some perspective of where your money is going. So I really appreciate you guys. A little snippet. The concert we're really grateful to be a part of is at Carnegie Hall in March. This is a really big deal, especially for St. Leo. We get to put our name out there, and we'll be wearing our concert apparel there. Just so you know where your money is going. So thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Karen McLaughlin, and I'm a social media music collective. And I'm a music ed major, education major, so this is particularly important for me. There's not that many of us. And well, first of all, I would also like to agree with what Elizabeth said. Thank you so much for considering us. This seriously means a lot to all of us, especially where we sort of have been struggling for support a little bit. So we really appreciate this. A note about the instruments, particularly. I am in every ensemble that we have, and I play all sorts of instruments. And most recently, I was in the basement, which is where we keep the instruments, and was looking for an oboe, and I came across not an oboe, but a clarinet that was molded. It had mold in it, a lot of mold. And I play clarinet, so I have my own, but that's just the state of the instruments. Just wanted to share that, so we appreciate this. And in the context of how much this will cost, like was mentioned, instrument repairs are so extreme, and especially when you get to the brass instruments, we barely have any to speak of, but we really need mouthpieces for some brass instruments, so it's really expensive. We also appreciate the mention of possibly revisiting the funds at a later time.
Good afternoon. Hi. My name is Jordan Day. I'm a music collective as well. I play euphonium, which looks like a small tuba, but it's not a small tuba. We have 2 euphoniums here. One of them has mold growing inside, so we have to get that cleaned, possibly put away. The other one, the main euphonium that I play on, needs solid work, so it's basically welding for the instruments. We have 3 mouthpieces for euphonium. All 3 of them have mold in them, except the one I brought from high school. And then we have 2 French horns. Well, one French horn. We have 2 French horns, but one of them needs to be strung, which, depending on how we want the strings to be, can cost thousands of dollars over there. So yeah, I want to say thank you, because the brass instruments, I don't really know about the instruments. I play brass. Our brass instruments are suffering really bad. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Charles Jackson, and I'm the secretary of the Music Collective. First off, thank you. I have been at this school for quite some time, probably longer than I think everybody up here except for Frigate. We're equal. We have seen this program go through a lot of change. We came in during COVID when it was basically nothing. It was just like 10 of us almost. So we've seen the size grow. We got to see a major get introduced. Both of us are in it as well. And so this moment, you guys may not realize it, but for us, it's a big moment to see that people in our community truly do care about us and they want to see us grow more. And so that's why I want to say thank you, because it doesn't feel like every day that we have that kind of support. And to go off of what they're saying, yes, this is a lot of expensive work, and while you may not realize the $800, it's a great start for us. It will help cushion some of those costs, and whatever you guys decide to give us, we'll be grateful for. I'm surprised to see that it even went up. I thought it would be, if we got anything, it would stay right there. So again, thank you.
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Sorry. I just forgot to add about the reads. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. When Elizabeth was mentioning the reads, we don't have any, and typically universities provide at least the reads are numbered based on how thick they are, which changes how you play. So typically universities will provide 3 or 3.5, which is the standard that most read instruments use. Obviously, St. does not provide any for us. They do cost between $35 and $40, but I would like to add that typically they come in a pack of 10, and not all 10 can be used. Typically, 2 or 3 can be used. So it's a very great help to us. Just for I'm very sorry.
Anybody else for public comment? Chairman Parks.
So I have 2 things I have to do. The first one is I move to close public comment.
Second. For 10 seconds. All those in favor of closing public comment, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, opposed.
All right, so I move to amend the resolution to raise the budget to $800. $500 will go towards instrument repair, and then $300 will go to apparel.
Second. As a second. All those in favor of the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed.
The previous question.
Both seconds. All those in favor of moving previous question, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? We need to chair, the ayes have it. Okay. All those in favor of passing resolution number 6? All those opposed? Didn't think so. Ayes have it. Resolution 6 is passed. I do want to say, on a personal note, I thank you guys for coming out here, and I commend you guys for coming here. It is not often that we see students of the university come Senate and advocate for themselves, and I appreciate you guys coming out here, and I know the Senators appreciate it, and I hope everything works out for you guys. Please, you're more than welcome to always come back. Thank you, guys. Moving on to the research and marketing leadership presentation. Chairman Wolf, you want to take it from you? Here you are, sir. The rest is yours. Just hit the keyboard. So, I'm going to sit down. Can I take it?
Is this working? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Senate After Hours. Here is our Research and Marketing Committee. I know that you guys have more assignments to do, so we're going to keep this short and sweet. So, Hunter, if we can move to the next slide, please. William is going to be leading us in how to present you. He's a marketing major. He knows his stuff. Look how he's dressed. This man is awesome. Also, shout out to our other committee members, though they are not up here. They are of great service to us as well as just the Senate as a whole. So if you see them, just I'll be happy. All right, Will, you take it.
Good evening, guys. I just want to give a special shout out to our music department. You guys are so talented, so thank you again for coming out. Okay, so present your best. You want to maintain professionalism. So basically, if you're going into something that's more business casual or something like that, a good example would be Christian right here, polo, pants, and then essentially, yes. And then for the females, like a blouse, pants, and then nicer shoes. Again, I'm kind of hard to attest to that because I'm not a female, so bear with me on that. Have a bold and personable voice. You want to connect with your audience, so you know how we kind of was like, welcome to Stand After Dark. We want to make you guys laugh, keep you guys involved. Use body language and believe in yourself. And then the last thing I'll say, because I know everybody wants to get out of here and do homework, is it's business professional, like a presentation or something like that. Suit, tie, nice shoes, make sure your tie's good, belt, all that good jazz. And then for females, I would just say, just look nice, because again, I can't really attest to that. But yeah, once again, thank you so much to the music department. You guys are awesome. I've seen you guys play. You're so talented. So thank you again.
Thank you, Will. All right, Hunter, you can move to the next slide. Before you guys are two prompts that I personally just pride myself in. I mean, you have option one, behind curtain number one, you have Frank Orlando. Now, Frank Orlando is running for the 2028 candidacy. Does he know this? No, he does not. But we're going to help him, right? We want to help him make a poster. But wait, there's curtain number two. Luzma Kappa Informational. I mean, MU is a pretty good college, right? I mean, they got a good acceptance rate. Monsters University, look at the mascot, the pig. What's his name? Archie? So we've got two prompts. We are Senate. So, Mr. VPO, yes, sir. Would you mind calling a vote on this?
All those in favor of going with the Orlando for President prompt, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No, I want Luzma Kappa, but it's.
All those in favor of the Luzma Kappa informational, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we're going with Orlando for President.
Now, Mr. Compton, you could either open Canva on my laptop and use it, as long as you just open it on here. I don't know what's easier for you to use, but we're going to show these people how to make this poster. Okay, so just like my mind in my college class, this is very much blank. I'm an honest guy. I'm an accounting major, so numbers are my thing, but plants and the environment, they don't really mesh well with my head. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Point being, we're going to start off by, figuring out we need to put Frank in here, right? He is running. Luckily, we do have a picture of Frank. Hunter, if you go to the Home tab, little Home button, and you click on the PowerPoint. So on Canva, click the Home button, like the little home signal, like it takes you back to all your projects. He's on it. Go on the PowerPoint. Why is that not showing on the screen?
Yeah.
It's because he's on Jeopardy. Exactly, that's why I did it.
What? Next time.
No, you don't have to present. Just go back into edit mode.
Okay.
Something that I do often, folks, is sometimes when I lose a picture, I go back to a previous project and I click Frank. I copy him. And let's go back to our new project. Now let's paste it. Bam! All right, now Hunter, if you could just adjust them. Guys, do we want them to be like the center of attention, or should
Upside down.
Upside down? We want to. Okay, we're gonna make this tricky, huh? Okay. So Hunter, in order to turn it upside down, there should be a flip button. Oh. So is this a poster for his presidency, or is he from Across the Spider-Verse?
Don't get upside down, vote for Orlando.
Ooh, points for Christian for the slogan. So I don't know about y'all, but Frank's a little too large. You know, like I don't know if there's enough room for text. Hunter, maybe we can shrink him down a little bit. Oh,
One time he's not here. We're gonna show
thank you very much.
Really?
And he's centered. Can you show that? Can you uncenter and show them how to center it again? Boom. You can either bring it, there's a line, or you can click position, and then it should show you a center button. So Frank is centered, right? Oh, but that background is just bothering me. Guys, what's Frank's favorite color?
Probably black.
What's the colors of his college anyway? Green. Oh, really? Yeah.
It's kind of like a shirt.
Really?
So two colors, right? Green and silver. So there are two options you can go with here. So Hunter, let's maybe go click on the box in the color. Let's change that to green for now. That's fine. You know what? St. Leo green, because he does work here. Now we are missing silver. So how do we want this? Do we want it like split in the middle where we have green on one side, silver on the other? No. Ooh. That would look ugly. Make the letter silver.
Beautiful idea.
You can make him stand out, yeah. Click him, click edit image, and then you have a selection of filters. You can, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. So maybe we can make, I don't know if there's not really. I think there might be. Green and silver? Silver and white.
Okay, stick a random color. I like it as silver.
Ooh, so you're trying to mess with the opacity of them? So I'll show you a little trick. I'm gonna hijack this. So if we go to elements, this is a trick I like to use when I make my posts sometimes. Mind you, you won't really see a campaign poster on the student government page because that's what we like to call bias. So y'all see that weird object in the middle? This is a gradient. It's somewhat transparent. What I like to do with this is I usually increase it. This guy. Hunter, can you mind restarting for me? I'm trying to do this with one hand. So it's very hard. Well, can you see that? Click that gradient. Increase its size. Increase its size so that way it like fills out the whole bottom. It's all right, we can multitask. Let's go with the text then. Yeah. No, so something about elements is sometimes they have a max size, so you need to find something like this. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're working. And we move this slide to the end. We take this slide to the end. And move this up. So now Frank kind of blends, but now he's kind of out, right? So if you ever want a little bit more subtlety, you just do this. Yeah, feel free to throw in ideas, y'all. I don't want to like hijack the whole Canva project. What should so the text is what, Christian? What's the slogan?
Don't be upside down.
Don't be upside down.
Don't get it outside.
So, you can do it.
You can also put the gradient, dash, yeah, behind.
There we go, y'all.
That's what you do now, bro.
Now we're looking for the text. Yes. There you go. So doing this with one hand has been challenging, so I apologize. So now we're going to work with the text. Starts off small, just as usual. You have a selection of different fonts. So I'm going to just do a random one. We say yay or nay. So
Yay.
yay. We like this. Yeah.
It's just teeth them.
So what is it? Don't
get it upside down. Don't be upside down.
First, we have to type it out. Upside down. Okay, so first, get the text. Don't be upside down, look for Orlando. It is a bit out of place. So we're probably going to want to shrink that once we get it typed out. Don't be upside down, look for Orlando. Realistically, I promise, I make something. This is the first time we've ever taught somebody how to use Canva. It is a sit-down thing. I'm gonna say that it's a creativity thing. That's all we have. Thank you guys for tolerating our.
Yeah. Thank you, Chairman Wolf. All right. Thank you again, Research and Marketing Committee, for doing the leadership presentation. Great job, good job. A couple of announcements from me. Again, from last week, SAE is still doing their turkeys for troops by November 15th. If you would like to donate or know somebody that wants to donate, please get in contact with them. Remember, for the rest of the committees, your leadership presentation dates are January 29th for Judiciary, February 26th for Appropriations, and then April 2nd for Philanthropy. Also from last week, remember we have 2 required events coming up, so attendance will be marked for that one. For Moonlight Breakfast, December 9th, that's on Monday, that's the event of the year, or for the semester. And then the required event for Benedict's Little Helpers on November 18th.
Okay. So next Monday from 5 to 7, we have an event in Benedict's Coffee House where we're decorating and doing a contest. I need the Philanthropy Committee there by 4:30. That will be there. Judiciary, we're just going to reschedule our meeting instead, just so that we can just get it out of the way. But if everybody else can be there at like 4:50-ish at the latest, that we're there, and then you need to just stay at least an hour. And then Philanthropy Committee, you're also staying back to help clean up these. But if you can't be there, please stay to the end. And if you are there, I'm going to make you clean up as well. It's just helpful. Yeah, there'll be hot chocolate as well, and Christmas music, and Benedict's will be selling their drinks for anybody else who wants to buy their Christmas.
And then for our Moonlight Breakfast Awards, the details obviously for that will come later after the Ad-Hoc Committee has met a couple times. But typically how it is in years past, you'll sign up for like a shift on Genius Up, Genius, Sign Up Genius, something like that. And you'll do shifts like that. Obviously, you're more than welcome to stay the whole night and help out. And then obviously we'll go from there with directives. And then also coming up, the evaluation weekend. I also said this last week. Dawn, I believe, sent the sign-up link into the Senate group chat. If you are feeling more than generous, please sign up and help out. I know I'll be trying to help out every day, whenever I'm available. And then the retreat that was supposed to be, I believe, this Friday is being moved to our last meeting of the semester. It's going to turn into a Senate Christmas party. So that'll be nice. I look forward to that one. And then my last thing, I did not get to put that on there, was, so last year, like I said earlier this year, my second year being BPO, there was a lot of things I wanted to do last year, so now I'm bringing this one up to this year. I would like to start a Senate initiative, and I'm going to ask a couple senators volunteer along with me. I would like to start I want to start a dialogue, I want to start a conversation with our clubs and boards, even though we are not over clubs and boards. As it has been said tonight, we do represent the student body, and I think we should be having an open dialogue with them. So I'm going to ask later if anybody would like to volunteer. I'm going to ask probably 3 to 7, maybe 5. Anybody wants to sign up for that, and then details for that follow later. Moving on to open forum. Chairwoman Hoover.
Okay, I know it's a little bit early, but the music department, they are hosting their annual Christmas concert on December 5th at 4 o'clock in the monastery and 7 o'clock in the abbey. So feel free to come and watch us perform.
So I just got back from DC. Luigi wants me to report back to
I
y'all.
don't want, I asked you wanted.
That's not what you said on that.
That's crazy.
It's okay. He said that he wants me to report back, which I'm okay with. So next week I'll have a legitimate report to give to y'all. It was a great trip, learned a lot about leadership, mostly servant leadership, which I think all of us that are wanting to go into leadership positions in the future need to know about. So I'm excited to give you all a little report.
Senator Senator.
I just wanted to know what time the retreat was.
It'll be, hopefully that meeting will not be long. So hopefully it'll be less than like 30 minutes. And then literally right after the last Senate meeting will be the Christmas. Collins. Senator Jeter.
The honors program is currently animal services. Just highlight that you can donate blanket sheets, towels, choose treats, and monetary donations to the honors lounges that is in the library on the first floor, and then St. Edward's on the third floor. It's right off the elevator. You'll see those boxes, and hopefully those officers pick us up. Thank you. And it lasts until November 18th.
Senator Collins.
Well, thank you. Regarding the last topic we were talking about, the resolution with supporting the music department. But I think it's important, what we just saw here, clearly the music department needs a lot of support. And I think personally, the way to solve it is not like covering with the small injections of money like we're doing. We're giving out $800, which is not probably more than 30% of the need. So as a Senate, I think we should look for a solution that is actually helpful, instigate, or I don't know, no, not instigate, that's not the word, like move the university, ask the university to find a system that actually works, like Senator Sniper said, other universities include on their tuition. I'm not saying the university has to pay that for that directly. I guess if they don't do it, it's because they don't have a budget for it. But like, we should, as a Senate, move for the university to find a solution for it, instead of covering with patches every now and then. Thank you.
So I want to give this Senator far enough notice about this event. So at where I'm from, there was a huge battle happened out there. It's called Dates Massacre. On December 28th, they will be holding a memorial service for the Seminoles and the soldiers who were killed out there. And I will be going. I was wondering if we would want to have a couple of us go as a delegation just to witness the event. It's a very nice event, smaller event, but it's important to honor these guys. So December 28th. I'm not sure. It's while we're on Christmas break. That's why. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's a Saturday.
I just want to say thank you guys for the music program for coming out. I really appreciate it. And if you have any other groups that you're a part of or friends or any other issues, see any of us in the room, the executive board head, please share, your issues. Or if you have compliments, please are going well. Like, DM the Instagram page. I know Maddie and Bo are looking at it constantly, so email them as well. But I just really appreciate it. It's very important that we take these steps, and I just want to thank the Senate for really considering it. And then with that, I would not like to adjourn just yet. I got it. We're going Maddie.
At BBC.
Just to pose a question to the senators, I had spoken about this with the E-board already, and they are considering it. We haven't set a monetary value yet, But last year we were able to do Toys for Tots, and we did a physical drive where we had boxes on campus. This year has been very difficult to get anybody to respond to their boxes out here. And I'm a little worried that we might not be able to get boxes in time for the Christmas tree lighting, which is what really pushed us getting our donations last year, outside of another event. So I was gonna ask the e-board to possibly make an allocation to spend a certain amount of money at Walmart to buy toys, and that we donate it to Toys for Tots. Would the Senate be interested in also participating in this donation or allocation?
Yeah.
Okay, so look for that legislation next week. Thank you.
I'm gonna join in. I got other things to say. After y'all are done. Senator Thompson.
Again, I'd definitely be interested in the monetary thing. Following up my name, I do happen to know a guy who should probably be able to do some Toys for Tots boxes. I can meet with you after this. We can get set up. I can text him and do something.
Beautiful, thank you. Senator, wait, Senator. Oh, I thought you were going to. Sorry, Senator Sanders.
Thank you. As some of you may know, I'm actually in SA. We're doing the turkeys for troops. We are going to be tabling tomorrow, starting about 8 a.m., and we're just going to table till I forget the time we stop. But if you guys just want to come over and donate, it'd be great. We were luckily able to raise a pretty good amount of money at the hockey game, so thank you to anybody who donated us there. And yeah, and thank you again to the youth department. That's all.
Before we, I forgot the thing. So I believe now a couple meetings ago, I don't remember when I first talked about the Senate calendar and potential dates for Senate delegation trips. The Florida Southern thing, Florida Southern got back to me, and they got with originally I said like late March, but they actually got back to me with like solidified date, February 6th. So be on the lookout for that February 6th Florida Southern trip. More details to follow for that one. And then again, I know we've said it multiple times tonight, but thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it. I know you guys are great. All students are always more than welcome to come here. All students are always more than welcome to talk to anybody at SU, including our advisors. Thank you guys. It does mean a lot to me personally, and I know it means a lot to the senators. Yes.
I happily move to adjourn this meeting.
Senator Deemer, second. All those in favor of joining this meeting, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Good night, everybody.
Yay.
Senator Sumcor and Cooper, please come up for a picture.
What do you say?
I'll send a message. Thank you. That's what we need on that.
For the interview. 703.
Yeah, let's see who's first and clean up and then. Let me stop.